just break. And it's not the map maker's fault. It's it's Mojang's fault for not having it to be properly optimized for people being able to do that. And a lot of the problems is because of the redstone that they use or command block prompts. Since a lot of them use command blocks with old commands, the game doesn't register that what these old commands were supposed to do. And in doing so, it just doesn't do anything and just gives you an error saying, "Hey, we can't use that code. We don't know what it's for." Yeah, I'll have to go figure out where all my hidden sea lanterns are and fix these ones too. I'll do all that off screen. But this was a hassle and a half to do. Sorry about that. All right, yeah. So like this part right here, not the staircase, but below the staircase. This was difficult to do. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay. So this is every item that I have ever collected from 1.12 to current. And some of the stuff may be duplicated from old chests from Rosaria base. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna say whatever, and it's just gonna happen. So this is every item pretty much that I've ever collected. It's a very cool looking area. I took no inspiration. I just had to. I just decided to build this. So this is a giant storage thing with signs that directs you to which areas that you might be looking for. I think there's one that I was conflicted in doing, in particular, because of the fact that I didn't know where to put stuff. So I decided to just throw it in a different, you could say aisle, I guess. I hate this. All right. So, yeah, this is the reason why I did all that. Anyway, yep. So, each and every aisle has a okay, let me just move this stuff. We don't really need this stuff. All right, so each and every one has their sort of like way they go. So materials go here. This is mostly like where ender pearls, rotten flesh, bones, arrows, string, gunpowder, leather, and feathers, and all that other stuff go. And even over here, we got the prismarine stuff. Yeah. Now, one thing is that all the chests, or all the not chests, all of the shulker boxes in here aren't labeled. I was gonna do that on my own time, uh, but I needed to make sure that I got the same naming convention as I did with the other ones that are from Rosaria base. Nether stuff, so even I think glowstone dust might be here too, or is this just blocks in general? Yeah, this is just blocks in general. I also threw obsidian in here because you can't really get to the nether without obsidian, so yeah. And then natural terrain. So sand, sandstone, red sand, cobblestone, stone. There's dirt, there's grass, there's mycelium, there's coarse dirt, podzol, rooted dirt. That was a recent addition. Then the obvious other stone variants, and then snow, and then end stone because that's a natural terrain of the end. Building blocks. This is just random stuff, mostly just things that you could build that you could use to help around with building and just building in general. Cool. Anyway, then redstone. So this is just, I think this is just anything that you can activate redstone with. I don't think it actually has redstone in it. Yeah, I don't think it has redstone in it. Yeah. And then obviously, like, this stuff is just like stuff that couldn't be categorized anywhere. And then this whole line, I think, has nothing. Yeah, this whole line has nothing. And then this line has decorations, so like crafting tables, furnaces, cauldrons, all that stuff. This has wood, so all the wood types. Although I think this version added another one, so I may need to add an extra line here. The problem is that if I add an extra line here, I have to move these leaves, I think, because of how many trees there are now. Then color slash flora, so like the different items you can dye, and of course the different kinds of flowers and stuff. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then if you really want to, oh, I didn't change this yet. Oh, I thought I did. So this is supposed to be something that you crawl to get in, but I guess I didn't change it yet. So this is where I keep the valuables. So like the diamonds, the diamonds again. Well, these are diamond blocks. Iron ingots, iron blocks, redstone, poisonous potatoes, the nuggets, nether quartz. By the way, does this have lights in here? Oh, they do. Okay. I'll turn these on though, just in case they didn't get turned on yet. Oh, hopefully that didn't go in to the video. Yeah, these are also supposed to be scaffolding. However, not all of them are supposed to be done in like that. So, yeah. I apologize if I actually got something in the recording. My bad. I'll have to go check it out. Anyway, yeah. Oh, there was light blocks here. Okay, good. So, yeah, so that's the storage array. And then this, I was gonna say, there's really no lights here. That's interesting. It's supposed to light up this area? I guess not. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll do that then. That's weird. Anyway, yeah. And then over here, not really a secret, but eh. This is where you keep, or not really you, where this is where I keep my enchanted books, and just in, where I keep my enchanted goodies. Not the enchanted armor or anything like that, but just like enchantment books, maybe like random enchanted loot that I get out of an end tower or something. I don't know, but yeah. So again, I apologize for mostly just a boring session that this is going to be in. Just wanted you guys to know that, like, I would have rather have just done pretty much anything other than this. But right now, I don't really have the energy to go and do it. And plus, I have to go record other things too. So it's like I have to make sure I have energy for those as well. So, and because this was more so like something that I said that like as soon as Minecraft 1.20 comes out, we'll immediately do episodes of it. And I was kind of hoping that it would be at least closer to the weekend than in the middle of the week. and they chose in the middle of the week, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I have no time to go work on it. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to go and make the server and just wait until people say that they want it turned on. And nobody asked it if it can be turned on, so it just stayed turned off for the most part. There we go. That should be fine. Oops. Yeah, I can't believe I have to go through all this stuff again and pretty much just redo everything. That's gonna suck. Is there even any lights in here? There is. I think they're all on. Yeah, I think they're all on. Alright, everything's good here. Now we just need to do this area. Yeah, I kind of saw this area when I went through and made sure that, like, I might be able to, like, kind of see where I'm going. Yeah. Oh, something that I wanted to mention beforehand. Before anybody, like, asks. Um, the doors that are here that are not the 2x3 doors, they are redstone doors. However, they do not work in the current version. They worked in 1.12 because apparently making a what is it, a seamless door in Minecraft 1. I think it was 1.89. I think not 1.18.9 or anything like that. No, 1.8.9. So yeah, so these doors don't actually work anymore. But this line right here would be pushed inward kind of thing, so it would be completely concealed. And as you can see, the storage is incredibly big. And as soon as I get most of this area fully, like, lit up again, I'll show you the entire hall from Rosaria Base. Because it's actually pretty big. Bigger than I actually thought. Sorry about that. May not have got it in time. Anyway. Mostly it depends how bad it is. If it's like you could definitely hear something going on, then yes, I will remove it from the recording. But most of them is mostly just like a little scuffle or something like that. Like it's just like, oh, I left this here. Oh, whoops. I guess I did leave it here. I mean, I can add it again, but I can't really add what I wanted to do with it. So, yeah. Okay, so hopefully that is everything. There we go. All right. Don't know why the offhand doesn't work, but anyway, it's fine. Okay. So, this entire barrel system that's like randomly here, and technically those shulkers, and even these hoppers as well, they're every single storage that is in Rosaria Base. I think some are empty, but majority of them are filled with at least some kind of items. Also, in case you're all wondering, this is supposed to have some like fighter ships or whatever. Uh, for whatever reason, I don't know. And I don't have them because I needed the space for all my items. So they had to go, unfortunately. But they were very cool looking. I will definitely admit that. They were very cool looking. But I just didn't have the space for them with all my stuff. So, yeah. Like, as I said, though, like, we should be, like, perfectly fine with space here. There should be, like, almost no excuse for us to have no room for anything. The only thing is that, like, most of the storage areas are inaccessible unless you use teleport signs, and I didn't make any because I didn't know if you can make them in 1.12, and if you can make them in 1.12, would they actually work in 1.19, or like, which is where I moved this so I could do all the pre 1.20 revisions, or would it have just not worked at all?